DMS News.
Today is Wednesday, May 1st, B-Day. Please stand for the pledge and the Dundalk Middle School Code of Conduct. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated. Now let's find out what happened on this date in history.
In 1707, England and Scotland were joined as the United Kingdom, and the Union Jack became their common national flag. On this day in 1963, James Whittaker became the first American climber to reach the top of Mount Everest. It was 2003 when President George W. Bush made a dramatic landing on an aircraft carrier to announce that the U.S. mission in Iraq had been accomplished and major combat was over. And on this date in 1931, King Kong's climbing post opened for business. New York's Empire State Building was in a race with the Chrysler Building, just across town, to be the tallest skyscraper in the world. When the construction dust settled, the Empire State Building won at 1,250 feet high. And that's this day in history.
And now here's Emily with our word of the day.
Today's word of the day is encroach, where suburbs encroach on unspoiled forest or wetlands. Delicate ecosystems may be disrupted. And again, today's word of the day is encroach.
Attention, all 6th grade field trip permission slips and money are due to Ms. Goldcamp by Wednesday, May 22nd. And again, all 6th grade field trip permission slips and money are due to Ms. Goldcamp by Wednesday, May 22nd. Now let's get a check on the weather from Rhiannon.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Rhiannon Turner bringing you your week of weather. We have a bright sunny day for the 1st of May with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 52 as the night comes through. Keep calm and carry on, Dundalk Middle School. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks, Rhiannon.
Now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This ends time a few words of wisdom. When great American actress Cicely Tyson was a child, her mother taught her and her brother and her sister to embroider. They would sit for hours stitching beautiful patterns into huge things like tablecloths and bedspreads. Each one would work on a separate corner, and although they worked separately, they were always connected by this huge piece of fabric. When their work was done, they had created one big, beautiful piece of work. Each one of us has something unique to contribute to this huge thing we call the quote of life. We can contribute regardless of our age or the color of our skin or the religion we practice or the size of our home. When each of us contributes to our own small piece of the quilt, we create something good and beautiful in our schools, in our communities, and in the world. With something to think about, to send us our mind. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
And here's Mr. Barrett.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. Today in homeroom you will be receiving, if you already have not received it already, you will be receiving the newsletter for May. Please make sure you read over the newsletter and take note of the important dates, and please also make sure that your parents or guardian also sees the May newsletter. It will also be, there will be a copy of it on Edline for review. You will want to take note of the final last day of school. The final last day of school will be on June 14th. And June 14th, which is a Friday, the 13th and the 14th will be full days. Again, so 13th and 14th will be full days. Our last day of school is June 14th, which means our 8th grade farewell will be on June 14th. So that's some information that's very important, as well as other dates, including National Junior Honor Society induction, our spring concert next week, honor roll breakfasts for 6th grade next Wednesday, and 7th and 8th grade next Thursday, as well as we have some end of the year field trips and activities. Please remember the high expectations we have here for demonstrating excellence in education and demonstrating also positive behavior. So we want to make sure, again, students will be held accountable. Students who make great decisions will go on those end of the year activities and field trips. Students who end up getting suspended from school will not be permitted to take part in the end of the year activities. Again, we want to make sure these are rewards for our students who demonstrate excellence academically and behaviorally at DMS. So let's have a wonderful day. Remember, we want to make sure you are coming to school demonstrating outstanding attendance, coming with a positive attitude, and being able to apply yourself. Again, I'd like to have homeroom teachers today. Please make sure every child who is seated, quietly listening to the announcements, who was on time, again, that means at 8:15 they were seated in their homeroom on time and have been listening quietly to the announcements, please recognize that child with a hoot. Let's have a wonderful day, DMS. Now back to Emily and Intisar.
This is Intisar.
And Emily reminding you to stay classy, Dundalk Middle School.